Hey guys, what's up? I intend you guys are doing well. Coming straight to the topic, I have received a few questions and I wanted to answer them. How do you know that your subconscious is already reprogrammed? Firstly. Secondly, am I living in the state of the wish fulfilled? Am I actually feeling the feeling? Am I actually feeling exactly what I should be feeling when my desire is manifested? And how do I know if the subconscious has taken my commands or my affirmations, whether they're completely impressed upon the subconscious? How do I know whether the seed is planted at all? Okay, whether at all. I mean, these kind of questions, I wanted to answer them because I know, because I've struggled with these questions myself. If you ask me, the struggle was really ugly. I mean, like that feeling of trying to feel the wish fulfilled with regard to anything that I was trying to manifest. And then I was like, to hell with it. Okay. I am very much into Neville and I really make my efforts to understand him in my own possible way. But the main point that he makes is like, you are the God. Your imagination is God, right? So if that is the case, and if you are making the rules of how sorry, if you are making the rules of how you are manifesting stuff in your reality, why stress so much? Just because you are following a Neville channel, following a few coaches who are teaching Neville, or anyone, this is a kind of a panic which we get into, which we do not need to get into at all. I'll tell you why. I figured this out and I really need to tell you why. Because all your life you have been manifesting even without knowing whether or not you are feeling the wish fulfilled, or whether you are whether your subconscious is getting absolutely properly impressed, whether your subconscious is taking those commands or whatever. Were you thinking about them? No. The only difference between then and now is that now you are consciously creating something, which means that you should be aware of your thoughts, you should be aware of what you are focusing on, you should be aware of what you wish to create. That's enough. If I am God, I do not need to constantly figure out whether I am living in the wish fulfilled, whether if I am not living in the wish fulfilled, then my desires are not going to manifest. It's not that, because we have been manifesting the good, bad, ugly all through our lives, even before we knew these phrases like being in the state of the wish fulfilled. I'm not saying God, Neville Goddard is wrong or I am right. It's not that. The point being, there is a deep knowing in all of us that this is how, about everything, about ourselves, about somebody we are interacting with, about things around us, about our experiences. There is a deep knowing that's already there, whether you're creating consciously or you are not. So I think we should work around it. I'll tell you how. But the point being, you do not need to really stress over whether your subconscious is really reprogrammed, or you are really living from the end and not thinking of the end. And whether, yes, it's not that, it's not that. You don't need to. That stress is absolutely unnecessary. It's not required. Now coming to why this is not required, or what exactly you should be doing so that you don't stress on living in the wish fulfilled state all the time. It's not important. If you can do it, but if you think that you are missing something, that is really bothersome. So don't get into that unnecessary stress. That's my point here. I'm not saying it, I mean, living in the state of the wish fulfilled is impossible. It's like, don't stress over it, right? Now, how you can handle this? Suppose you're trying to manifest something. I'll give you examples. I'll give you 2 examples. Okay. The first one, suppose it's your bank account, the bank balance that's bothering you. It's bothering you, okay? And you are already trying to manifest a certain amount of money. Each time you look, I mean, I have watched so many videos and I've read so much, and I really wanted to understand something. It's always like, always think from the end, as if what would you feel like if you had $1 million, or you know, this amount of money. And after a point, it's impractical. That's how I look at it. It's impractical, okay? Or I would not say it's impractical. It's like it's slightly far-fetched, you know, for beginners, okay? Because even I am learning every day. So if I am looking at my bank balance and if I am not happy with it right now, but I have a particular amount in my mind which I am trying to manifest, I mean, trying to create in my reality. So if you look at it and if you feel like, okay, I don't have it now, does that necessarily mean, and if you feel bad about it, does that necessarily mean that you will never have it? Of course not. I'm trying to simplify it in the best way possible because I like to understand things in a very simple way. So if you look at your bank balance and you don't like it, you can just look at it and say, okay, I know the money is coming. It's coming. The money is coming. Okay. So how, from where? Because money comes to me easily and effortlessly. It keeps coming. I get money. I have always been abundant. Now you can use your, I'm absolutely sure that about money, you definitely have a few good experiences, right? Like maybe your needs have always been met, okay? And you've been reasonably abundant all the time. So use that, use that when you feel bad about money. You can affirm things like, I have always been abundant. My needs have always been taken care of. I always have what I want. These kind of very simple lines which can keep you in line with your manifestation, even if you feel like you are not in the state of the wish fulfilled. Like, yes, I have $1 million now. That's unreal. That's unreal. Let's face it, that's unreal. Just affirm that I have affirmed something general. Keep an umbrella affirmation, like, I've always been abundant. So what if it looks like this? I know the money is coming. Because, see, this is how I kind of make things work in my favor all the time. And even before I understood these things on such a detailed level, I have always had thoughts like this, that yes, I have always been abundant. I'll get what I want. I will get what I want. So that's fine. If it's a will, it's like, okay, I already have $1 million. No, not important. Think about your good experiences with money whenever you had them, and then milk them. Just milk them, It's like, I've always been abundant. I know, so what? It's coming. See, this is all about the mind. This is how you reprogram your mind, okay? So that's one example. Like, don't stress like, okay, I am not in the end of being a millionaire. It's not important. It's not relevant. Keep something general if you can't believe your affirmations, and if you can't live in the end, like, I live in the end, or, feel that feeling of I am already a millionaire. You don't need to. It's not important. Just feel that you're abundant and the money is coming. Say it to yourself. Keep saying it to yourself. That's the power of, that is why affirmations are gold, guys. You really need to say it to yourself, but don't stress out unnecessarily. Okay, next example. Your specific person. Maybe you broke up, or maybe you're trying to manifest him back, him or her, whatever. It's not gender specific, whatever. You are trying to manifest your specific person back. And there has been some bad blood, and fights and stuff and whatever. Okay? Now, if you want to instantly get into the state of the wish fulfilled, it gets difficult. For some, it's easy. I know it's easy. If it's easy for you, great, okay? But, I am already married to my specific person. It can feel slightly odd. And when it feels odd, then I get questions like, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? I get these questions pretty often these days, and that's why I wanted to address this. Am I doing it right? Can I frame it this way? Can I frame it that way? I understand where you're coming from, but the point is, look at it this way. If you are trying to manifest somebody back, calm down, relax, and first ask yourself one question. If you are trying to manifest somebody back into your life, why are you trying to manifest that person back? Why? Exactly why do you want that specific person back in your life? There could be a zillion reasons. I will probably give you one. If one of those reasons is that you actually want to experience what you had already experienced with them, those memories, whatever, the good moments, the good memories that you had already experienced, you want to relive them with them for the rest of your life, right? If that is the case, use those memories and affirm something, okay? You do not have to straight away get into, because if there is a lot of mess and there is a lot of human emotions involved, and which was like maybe a little ugly and stuff, I will not talk about revision and all that, because I don't want to get into that. What I think about this is, like, if you're really trying to manifest somebody back, there was definitely something good in that relationship, right? There was something about that person or about your relationship. So focus on that and affirm from there. It's like you don't directly have to go into the state of, like, I am happily married to my specific person. If you can't believe it, it's okay. You can still say it. You can still say it even if you don't believe it. It is completely fine, because if you ask me, all your life, did you always believe whatever you manifested, the good and the bad ones? But yes, now if you're consciously creating it, it gets difficult, I understand. But just focus on the good things that you had with them and then affirm from there. Like, if there were moments where they really made you feel loved. So in spite of all the fights, of all the dark moments, you can just relive that good memory inside your head and affirm from there. I know this is going to happen. I know we are going to be together. I know he is coming back. I know she is coming back. I know she'll be mine. I know he'll be mine, because of these stuff that we have already experienced together, which makes you feel like this is possible. So use your good memories to your advantage, and don't sit and cry and worry, okay, my subconscious is not getting convinced because I had such a lot of bad blood with them. It does not matter. Time is an illusion. Your subconscious is only bothered about the now. If you bring your memories and think about it now, your subconscious will feel that this is happening now. So don't even bother about the subconscious. Just let's not get there. You focus on what you are affirming, what you are thinking, what is your mental diet. So use your good memories to affirm things which make you feel like your wish is going to get fulfilled. You do not have to live in the wish fulfilled and constantly, stress over whether your subconscious is reprogrammed. You don't need to do that. Simply think about your good experiences in the past with the person, about money, about any experience, about anything that was a really good manifestation, a really good experience for you, and affirm from there. Affirm from a knowing already, affirm from an experience that you already had which really made you happy. And you will feel that it's believable for you. And you can always say, I receive these questions about affirmations all the time. I have to say this here. You can always say, I know that this is going to happen. I will get this. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. Remember, guys, if it's about Neville, even then Neville says, it's the human imagination is God. So if the human imagination is God, God does not need to stress so much. Don't stress so much. Just think about the good things that you have experienced and affirm from that, knowing that if you could experience those moments, you can experience even better moments, and even those moments again and again and again and again. That is how you create. That is how you create. Don't stress. Just relax. Just relax and don't bother about what everybody is telling you about reprogramming your subconscious. If you are really trying to constantly focus on your wish getting fulfilled, your subconscious will automatically get reprogrammed. You don't need to stress that. You have been manifesting all your life as it is. Just that now you are focusing better. You're focusing on exactly what you want. And please stop stressing whether your subconscious is reprogrammed. Your subconscious is not your enemy. I need to make a video on this. Your subconscious is not, oh God, I'm so scared. What is getting impressed in my subconscious? Why don't you just tell yourself, like, what? No matter what, I'm going to get what I want. I'll just get it. I don't know how I'll get it. So, yeah, that's all. Just don't worry about your subconscious or whether you're living in the state of the wish fulfilled. Just think about whatever good manifestations, whatever good stuff that you have manifested in your life, knowingly or unknowingly, with your specific person, about your money, about your job, about your friends, about your family, about anything, about yourself, and then affirm from there. If I could do this, I can do this. If I could experience this once, I can experience this again. If I had this beautiful experience once, I will have a better experience. I know it. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. I am not going to settle for anything less because I am God. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. Sorry guys, this is a long video, but I really needed to make you understand that you do not need to stress whether your subconscious is getting impressed. It's okay. Just focus on what you want. Just know that you are going to get your desire if you are focusing, and if you just stay calm and focus on what you want. That is all that you need to do. It's going to come to you. It is going to come to you. That's all. I hope that eases some of you. And if you have any questions, you can write them in the comment section below. And yes, for personal assistance, please do email me your questions and for coaching queries. And that's all. I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.